What's going on, Jeromes? We are in the thick THSEC of mock draft season, and ESPN's Field Yates just released his 2025 NFL Mock Draft 1.0, and it's ESPN Insider, so we won't spoil the whole thing. But the Minnesota Vikings at 24, they add to the defensive line, right? And also, it's interesting too because Kenneth Grant is also on the board, but Derrick Harmon is a supreme talent, and frankly, I would not be mad at all. Vikings stick and pick Derrick Harmon. Solves a lot of issues for the Vikings defensive line. There are some shades of Kevin Williams to his game, which I kind of like a lot. But here's what Field writes. We know the Vikings can create pressure with their deep edge rush group and coordinator Brian Flores' scheme, but one thing they lacked in 2024 was a difference-making pass rusher from the interior. Harmon would fill that gap and more. He led FBS defensive tackles in pressure 34 during his breakout 2024 season at Oregon. Harmon has outstanding length and the power to control opposing offensive linemen at the point of attack as well. So he's going to be a three-down player, and really love Derrick Harmon a lot. He's 22 years young. Oh, wait, first off, look at the picture. Derrick Harmon. That's it. But he's 22 years young. He's 6'5", 310, former three-star recruit from Detroit. Initially started his football career at Michigan State, transferred to Oregon last year, and like Field said, had the breakout season in 2024. 5 sacks, 45 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 55 pressures according to PFF, 15.9% pressure, which is just insane. Bat bleep insane. And also an 80.5 PFF run defense grade. And also, he was one of the only Oregon Ducks who had a good game against Ohio State in the playoff. It's rough. Lance Zierlein's NFL.com, a scouting report, comparison Daquan Jones. Daquan was solid, man. Position versatile building block that makes moving the football a much tougher task. Harmon is wide, long, and naturally powerful at the point of attack. He can create traffic jams when you're already late. Inside as a two-gapper or stunt and power his way into the backfield. He's unlikely to be a primary sack man, but he can be part of a swarm unit. Love that. We need a swarm unit that batters the pocket. He's high cut and high hipped, which limits his agility and reactive athleticism to finish. Harmon can play up and down the line in both odd and even fronts, which is important for the Vikings. He will bring an instant dose of stinginess and toughness to any defense he joins. Woo! Something I love, man. All the superlatives are there. A great anchor, active hands, a short area, really good short area quickness. I think that he's going to test really well in the agility drills at the combine. A lunch pail run defender, consistent pass rusher, and is going to pop on tape. Because also, by the way, we need to bring his teammate Jordan Birch, play some 5-tech. He's going to be available in the later rounds, which is going to be good. But position scheme versatility, late bloomer and still rising, because I think that his best football is going to be ahead of him. Like he was solid at Michigan State for 2 years, but he really did pop last year with the Ducks, and I think that he's going to consistently just keep on rising as he goes in the National Football League. So overall, I would not be mad at this pick at all. Harmon, I think is one of the safer, high floor, high ceiling type picks. I would also put Walter Nolan in that very similar category, Kenneth Grant as well in terms of defensive tackles. But yeah, just get Harmon at this stage of the draft. No muss, no fuss. Send in the card. Go get it. But your thoughts are thoughts. Field Yates mocks great defensive tackle to the Vikings at 24. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skull production value.